Hey guys, Shawnee Hunter here, and lately I've been uploading a ton of shorts, and I'm sort of getting into the YouTube's phase of my playing career, and I wanted to try and bring to you an actually longer type of video. So I hope you enjoy this. I mean, I was outside anyways going for a walk, and I decided to throw up a little incense, and I know I'm crazy and old-fashioned for not using any spoofers or anything. I'm a legit player. I actually have to walk around and get it. Wow, I can't believe I got an excellent throw there. But yeah, and I'm working down that community, and I always, try to film content or record my screen whenever I'm playing, so that this way it gives me the best opportunity to submit different content to you guys. I'm wondering if you like the shiny videos, if you want a more like game style play like this. If anyone out there watching the videos. So here I am. I'm just I'm trying to test out that recently the creators, Niantic was telling us that you have updated or increased odds of finding Pokemon if you use incense while walking. I wanted to test that theory because, thankfully I live in a hot spot. If you notice a couple of my videos, all the shinies I found are primarily from my house. I happen to live in a block where there's a ton of landmarks and a gym and two gyms even. So thankfully I have the opportunity to have hotspots where, I don't know if you know this, if you're new to the game or not, but certain parts of the game, you have areas where Pokemon will just spawn like crazy, and so thankfully I live on that area. So anytime I reload the game after a few minutes of inactivity, it'll have a new nest of Pokemon pop up, and that's how I really shiny hunt most of the time. And so it requires a lot of hours of playing, but here you see I just check every Pokemon that pops up. I usually just shiny hunt at this point, not looking for everyday Pokemon, so I could really take my time here and look through each one and just see if it's shiny or not, and then I usually exit out, don't even try catching it. And here I'm just walking down this really long block, and not a lot of hot spots, but usually around, if you'll notice, as I get closer to this random stop here, Pokestop, they usually tend to nest around there. So as I get closer, you'll notice a couple more popping up here and there. And as I check for shinies, I actually one time got a Pikachu shiny, a special edition. It was actually the 5th anniversary edition with the balloons. It was so random. I wasn't even in a hotspot. I just was walking through, and I just ended up clicking on it. And maybe I'll show a picture, or in my next video, I'll show you a shiny Pikachu with the balloons. I think that was one of the more rare ones because I've only seen that for 1 or 2 days. So here you see me walking through, and it's kind of boring, but at the same time, this is what it takes to test out if the incense actually does do a better job or not. I'm not sure if they even make a shiny Stantler, and I'm not sure it comes in shiny. I've seen a few of them already, and I've never yet to seen one. But here comes the Pokestop, and I keep looking through it, and I try to see it if I can get it, but I'm full out of item storage. So I end up trying to use a lot of my potions and stuff, trying to get back all of the Pokemon that are injured or I've used revives on. I just leave them there at half HP. This is a good way to empty out your item cart if you have a ton of items and you don't want to have infinite storage with your Pokemon coins. If you're not spending $1,000, I'm free to play. So I haven't spent $1. Maybe one time I spent $1 or $2 on the game, but I'm free to play. And as you'll see here, I actually get surprised while I'm walking with an egg. Always like those egg surprises, and usually this is a 2K egg, so it's going to be trash. But you see here, we end up getting not such great IVs from this Swirlix, but at the same time, 2K eggs go fast, so that's the whole point. You don't get as good of a reward for less walking. Usually the 12K eggs, 10K eggs, 7K eggs, those will get you better IVs overall. And as you'll see, you saw a glance, a second ago here, that there's much more Pokemon appearing as sort of like a nest around this Pokestop. And so those are a couple good tips to keep in mind, that when you're walking by or you see that there are Pokestops, those are good times to walk by. I mean, if you don't live near one like me, so it's unfortunate because it's harder to play that way, especially if you're free to play and you're not spoofing or spamming. So I'm free to play and I don't spoof or spam. So it's really difficult. And I only have about 70 shiny Pokemon, I'd say, and half of them come on community days, when you can find them at a much higher rate. I'd like to know in the comments, actually, if that's true. I think I noticed that myself, and I'm wondering if that's actually statistically true, that there are more commonly shinies appearing on community days, which was really helpful this past community day in December 2021, because I found a lot of different types of shinies. I got a Machop, I got I think it was a a Tepig. I got a lot of really good ones that I haven't gotten. I missed those community days where I was away or something like that, and I haven't been able to play for so long. So I got some really good shinies that I've been trying to get over the years. Swablu I got, and I got Swablu, I mean, and a couple of different shinies that were actually really great. A bunch of the one that was really common, Duskull was really super common. And a couple I'm not remembering off the top of my head, but you can look through my videos and see them. And here I literally just go on and click through all of them and just exit out if they're not shiny. As I'm walking back now towards my house, I wanted to give another suggestion. If you enter AR mode, as you see from my previous videos, you're able to see if the shiny is much faster than loading it without the AR mode. So that's just a quick little advice, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.